Hey, welcome to the first ever Baker City Sound gear review. If you like what we're doing, hit like and subscribe. It's super important. We're going to do a review on most of the gear we have here. There's going to be some other videos of local music, that sort of thing, hence the Baker City Sound. What we have here first up and foremost is a 2017 Gibson J15. It is an absolutely beautiful guitar. It has a spruce top, walnut back and sides, solid woods, mapled neck with what it looks like a walnut skunk stripe. The fretboard itself is walnut and the bridge is walnut. It appears as though the nut is a bone nut and the pins and the saddle are both the same material. If it's not bone, it's fake bone, and they did a really good fake job of it. So I'm just going to play a couple things. I'm not going to get into the super details because that's what spec sheets are for. I'm using my Mojave audio large diaphragm condenser into my IK Multimedia Irig Pre or Irig Pre HD. Super clean. That's all. We're going to do a review of that also later on into my iPhone, and with terrible lighting and all. So enough yakking. Here we go. I'm just going to play something really simple. The mic is about, I'd say, 8 inches from the 12th fret or so. It's somewhere between 10 and 12. It's sort of angled slightly away from the sound hole. These are Gibson strings that came on it. They're 12s. Everybody has their preference. They're a little less bitey string, I would say. They're not super brilliant. I feel like they really serve this guitar well, especially for what I do. You may like something else, but without further ado, here we go. I'm not sure if that sustain is going to come across, but I'll strum one G chord and let it ring till I can't audibly hear it anymore. So you'll be able to kind of time it that way. And there it goes. I have to say, I got a really smoking deal on this, and I want to send a shout out to the guys at Spicer's Music in Auburn, Alabama. This guitar is set up a little higher than I would prefer personally. Everybody has their own preference, but I would say even with the action where it is, it's very, very playable, even for myself. And I have some physical attributes that make it more difficult than necessary to play acoustic guitar. I have a really exceptional Breedlove that I used to play a lot, but I've literally played the frets off of it. So this thing is surprisingly good. I'm a J45 guy. That's my preference. It's always been my preference. I had a Hummingbird many years ago. Very, very pleasantly surprised. For the dollar, there may be some other manufacturers, maybe one or possibly 2 other manufacturers out there that are in the United States that could probably compete, not for my ear, but again, that's all individual preference. I would say do yourself a favor and check it out. It came with all the goodies in it. Spicers, music on Reverb, the app is where I picked this up. They were amazing. Great customer service. Really, really quick shipping. The carrier itself wasn't so stellar, although they did make it right, and I was very impressed. So props to the folks at the local, will remain unnamed, shipping agent. So I have to say the figuring on this is pretty astounding. I didn't anticipate, well, frankly, for the dollar, you get a lot of lower-end guitars that have lots of attractive figuring and that sort of thing, but the quality of the wood, it's not, it's the laminate. This is all solid wood, and honestly, if this is the plain model, mercy. I don't know really what else you could want, or at least not that's functional. This thing is really, do another quick over my face. You can't see that figuring, but that is a really stellar top. Very responsive. It does pretty well for finger picking. I'll give you a quick little ditty finger picking, and then we're going to be out. So forgive the bad playing, but if you dig this video, like and share, subscribe, leave comments, let me know what you think. God bless you. Have a good one.